So in this video, I'm going to show you a drill that really just results in incredible ball striking. Absolutely every student I've ever done this with, they absolutely love this drill, and all of them say, I wish I could do that out on the golf course because I hit the ball so much better doing it. I personally as well do this drill a lot, and it helps massively with getting in good shifting, good rotation, good impact position. So if you want those, watch through this. This will be a really good drill for you to do. So let's dive right into it and let's get into it. I'm Jonathan Chown with JChownGolf. Let's dive right into it. So what is this drill? This is called the ball forward drill. So this drill, if you've watched a lot of my videos, you've definitely seen it at some point, but it gets you in so many good positions, kind of almost regardless of what you really do in the golf swing and how your golf swing is. It's a great one for pretty much everyone, which is extremely rare in golf. Very rare you can have a drill that works very well with everyone. But the main reason why we do this drill is to develop very good ball striking, good ball and turf contact, crisp, good iron shots. So how do we do it? We do it by having the ball extremely far forward in our stance, just like this, off my left big toe, and club out the middle of my stance, just like this here. So the whole goal of this drill is just to hit the golf ball. That's it, hit it crisp. So you can see with that big gap I've got between club and ball, that's actually going to be quite challenging. Now when you set up to this, you'll see it's quite a daunting drill, but good things are going to happen in general. So the main good thing that's going to happen here, it's going to encourage good shifting in the downswing. So it's going to encourage you to get onto your lead side as you're coming into the golf ball. Because for you to make contact with this golf ball, it's something you have to do. You have to get onto your lead side. So if you struggle with thin shots, struggle with fat shots, maybe even top shots from time to time, this is the best drill for you to be doing by far. So if I have the club out the middle, ball at the front, hit that golf ball, see from slow-mo here, how much I got onto my left side there. I got massively onto that left side. So it's huge for controlling what's called low point. So the lowest point in our swing arc. So if our low point gets in front of the golf ball with an iron, that's going to promote us to hit ball and turf. So that's what we want to be doing. Now, if that low point gets behind the golf ball, then that's going to encourage you to hit up on the golf ball, which is going to, of course, you could hit some thin shots, but your club could ground out before that if you're hitting an iron there. So you could hit some fat shots as well. So thins, fats, tops. If you try to, let's say, do that with that low point getting behind the golf ball, which ultimately how you create that for a lot of golfers is hanging back on your right side coming through the golf ball. If you did that with the ball forward drill, you won't even be able to hit the ball. You'll probably hit it extremely. I mean, that was awful. I hit about that far behind the ball, bounced off, hit the ball there. If that was off the grass, club would have just dived into the ground there. So that's one area that this can really help massively, is low point control, hitting ball and turf. So that's ultimately for me with online lessons and just normal lessons in general, that's what I do with people. If they're really struggling with their low point control, hanging back on their trail side, this drill clears it up so easily. But there's more to it than that. There is much more to it. So another way that this could really help with ball striking for players, someone who's coming out of their posture in a downswing. So we know that is where the chest raises up as you're coming into the golf ball, coming out of your posture, club elevating off the ground, hitting the ball a little bit, thinny again. So this ball, or this drill, ball being forward, club being out the middle, if I come out my posture even slightly, I could actually whiff it. I could swing right over the top of that golf ball there. So for me, just to hit this ball quite forward in my stance, what have I got to do again? I've got to stay in my posture to be able to do it. I've got to stay down towards that ground to go through that golf ball. Things that are going to happen extremely naturally when I do it. Again, me just hitting that golf ball, I won't have to really think all too hard about doing these movements. I'll just thinking of staying down or staying and hitting that golf ball, and I'm going to be down. I'm going to be there nicely. So if we see here, you're going to see I'm not going to come out of my posture at all doing this drill. So okay, cool. It's going to help me hit the ball and turf, so nice contacts, less thin shots. It's going to keep me in my posture. Great so far, but there's one more part of it as well. If you're someone who struggles with an over-the-top golf swing, huge for you as well, huge. Because if I have, let's say again, we'll see it from this angle, the ball being forward, the club being out the middle. Let's say I'm an over-the-top golfer. If I massively over-the-top golf swing on this and swing very much on the outside, I'm going to miss the golf ball. Or I'm going to hit it so toey, because that's where my club will naturally be passing through at this point of the swing arc, that it's going to result in almost a toe shank to some extent. So again, not what I want there. So for me to be able to hit the golf ball properly, that club has got to travel going through the golf ball on a nice path going through there. So you're going to have a lot less left to right curvature if you're a right-handed golfer. Again, just trying to hit the middle of the club face, again doing this, is going to help huge. So club out the middle, ball out the front. Really good for ball striking and for path as well there. So what I recommend there, guys, when you're practicing this, if any of these three are your problems, but even if not, try this drill. It's really, really good. So hit a good few balls of this. I'd say 5 balls, hit with that, and then 2 without. Repeat that for a lot of shots there with your irons. 5 with, 2 without, 5 with, 2 without. And when you do your 2 without, still imagine that ball is at the front of your stance there, and still try to do that drill, and you'll hit the ball a lot better. It's very rare out there we have a drill that can work with so many people, and this is one of them. So have a good go of it. So if you found this video helpful, of course, click that like button. If you want more golf instruction just like this, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button too to be notified every time I put out a video. So let's do this drill. Let's start hitting the ball better.